Hello, hello. Hope you're well. I'm back with Train Sim World 3. I've got the class 66 today on this Hams Hall to Dollans Moor run. Let's get cracking, shall we? Maybe. We're going to head down from Clapham Junction, where we are at the minute, to Redhill, down 3. Not down and out, just down 3. Make sure I push all my buttons and levers and stuff. This is the sort of second part of kind of my tribute to the class 66 to celebrate, remind me, Ed, the 25th anniversary, which happened, and I think officially it was maybe in the last week or so, and I kind of figured, why not? Why not? Let's do it. So, I did the Vale tour on East Coastway between Lewis and Eastbourne, and I thought we'd do a bit of freight for this run. That I think is everything. First window forward, window open, and let's get going. There we go. Hero firing up. We might be a touch on the heavy side, possibly, but we are indeed going. About 3 miles an hour. So that's fine. We only got 15 miles to go. It's all. Yeah, that's all. Right. Get a bit more power on. Perhaps revving a little more than it would like, but you know, it's kind of standard for me. As we're pulling away, let's oh good, I just set my lights up. Couldn't remember if I did or not. Let's have a look at my train. This is what I'm hauling. This is a diverted freight train apparently, and yeah, I'm taking it down as far as Redhill. Where, blimey, still got more train coming. And, ooh, blimey, just how long am I? I'm about that long. Wow. Just keeps on going there. Wow. Check me out hauling this. I've got to get it all the way down to Redhill. Yeah, you know, I say it's only 15 miles, but that could, with this much train, puts them 12 car 377s to shame. Anyway, we're out of, well, some of me is out of Clapham Junction. Some of me is just passing through still. If I can get back to the front of the train. I can just see it down there. There we go. Oh, 097 for today's run. Now, I don't drive the 66 that often because I'm not a major fan of freight. I don't mind doing it sort of every now and then. Makes a little bit of a change, doesn't it? But as it's been, let's say, the 25th anniversary of the 66, I thought, well, let's jump on that old bandwagon, shall we? Because jumping on bandwagons is fun sometimes. So we'll being overtaken. Bet that took a while. The amount of train there is to overtake. And if you watched the Vale tour that I did, you'll know that I knew exactly where to find the AWS. It wasn't the views cupboard, I just missed it when I looked the first time. You know, well done me for that one. So Yeah, I kind of ran without AWS, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's a Veltor. It was fine. We only had a couple of adverse signals because we were held up by a train coming out of Eastbourne, and one or two other bits along the way. But you know, it's all went quite smoothly, all things considered. I did have a different run planned for this sort of second part, which I recorded, took nearly an hour, which, funny enough, is doing this exact same thing from Clapham Junction to Redhill, but with it was described as being a convoy. I'm not convinced I'll call it a convoy, but sure, whatevs. We've got this 30 limit coming up, bear with. And it was especially for locos, 4 class 66s, and you've got to take them down to Redhill. And I don't know if something was wrong with the setup, but boy oh boy did I have trouble moving. The second I came off the power, even though I had no brakes applied, and it would still slow down, and it was a struggle. I don't quite know what went on with that one, because and I even had trouble with setting it up as well. That was a bit of a challenge. And yeah, this one it took me best part of an hour. I was sat there thinking, God blimey. And you know, any slight incline, we were struggling, even under full power. It kind of felt like I was literally dragging the units. Like they still had the brakes on, and I was just dragging them. So I ended up because I was struggling so much, and I ended up popping onto the internet and actually looking at trying to find some facts about the Class 66, which I'm not quite sure how many of what I sort of stated were actual facts or not. It was so much a case of take what I'm saying with I think the term I used was in the video was a pinch of salt. It was more, I think, a case of take it with a shovel of salt. and yeah, and so I'm probably like 99.9% I'm not releasing that video. It was just, I mean, it doesn't happen very often. You record something and you just go, you know what, that's a bit pants. I just took so long, and to be fair, it maybe wouldn't have been so bad if I'd had a list of facts already prepared, and as we went along I could go, right, we're going to do another fact here, ladies and gents. Right, you ready for your next Class 66 fact that I'll have got from a proper reliable source that isn't, you know, Wikipedia or some other website, and could have done something like that, and you know, better train spot and a 377. So yeah, that's that one's going in the bin, and we're doing this one instead. And starting at that view, fantastic. As soon as I go to the outside camera, brilliant. There we are. Look at that. It's nice and colourful as well, isn't it? We've got your red and yellow at the front for the loco, and then we've got a bit of blue and white and green and a not so nice green, and we've got a bit of pink in there. Got all sorts. Oh, I should have connected my keyboard up, shouldn't I? Oh, Gatwick Express. At least that one is in the proper livery. Oh, you know what? I'll probably need to slow down a bit. Because we are speeding just a fraction. There we go, that'll do. Right, we can release the brakes now, there we go. Is that another 66 there as well? Oh, marvellous. I hope that's a good screenshot. Probably won't be. And I'll be kicking myself, but... whoops. Squeeze the camera out. With any luck... Well, yeah. YouTube won't be much help when it suggests the thumbnails. Half the time, especially if I'm doing a live stream and we go back to the timetable or back to the menu to pick another service, it will suggest the loading screen as a thumbnail. Like, yeah, cheers YouTube, that's fantastic. I really want the loading screen to be a thumbnail. That's going to draw in loads of people, that is. Dear me. You can see we're at 32 mile an hour, and I was with that convoy of the 466s. I was struggling to keep it over there at 30. It just wasn't having it. So we'll see how long this takes. I've got no idea at this point how long this possibly might take. We know what we can do. If I whiz down, see, this is where I really wish I had my keyboard. Because then the camera will stay still. I didn't think to connect it. I now run out of platform, look. I'm trying. There's only so much I can do at this point. Best laid plans, eh? I mean, it kind of works. Sort of. But hey, 39 mile an hour. Oh, I'm hitting something. No, it's... no, I think it doesn't like it because... you know, I don't know why. Why didn't you like it? No idea. Oh, yes. Oh, hang on. We're... need to pay attention here. Right, brakes. Coming up to a 25. Right, I reckon that should do it. Especially as we're going uphill. Yes, it's fine. Driver assist. He says it's fine. It did keep slowing down a bit. There we go. Have to excuse my my driving. Like I said at the start, don't drive the 66 that much. So now that I have a little bit of an understanding, overtaken again. No fair. To be fair, if I start overtaking the commuter trains, something's gone wrong. But what I was saying is, now that I've got a bit of an understanding of how to drive the 66, it's mainly the brakes that kind of do it. You don't have your sort of notch 1 and 2 and what have you. It's all done this. It's with this dial here. You just have to be aware that your brakes aren't going to do what you want them to or when you want them to. They'll do it in their own time, and you have to give them a bit of time with which to do what you've asked them to do. But there we go. Right, what we got? We got green signal, 30 limit coming up. Marvellous. We will, I mean, if I get this over 40, that'll be a significant improvement to what I had with that convoy that I've talked about. I've probably done something wrong, and I don't know what. No idea at all. I tried switching banking comms on. I tried switching banking comms off. I tried stopping and fiddling about with the brakes and pushing a few buttons that look like they might have had something to do with the brakes, like the release. No, not that one. This red button here, parking brake release. I pressed that a couple of times. That didn't seem to do a lot. But I did try putting the hot plate on. Maybe I should have done. I don't know. There we are. And I've not got much else to tell you about that. Really. About the 66. I'm probably not the best person to rely on for facts about the 66. Or indeed any train for that matter. Whatever station this is we're going through. Oh, we've got a bit of a gradient going on here. 1%, lovely. I'm doing 11 miles. Right you are. Now when I came down here earlier, I want to say earlier, in this convoy, there was a 313 sat there waiting for me, which was jolly nice. Actually, that was at a different time, which is maybe a fraction disappointing. But we can enjoy a bit of a view of the trains from the cab. We got anything down there on the right? We have. We've got a 377 and we've got a 387 up over there. Oh, beautiful. There's some coaches that have been built from Great Western. Marvellous, eh? Oh, I don't know. Don't know what's going on with that. Never used to do it on this route. But now, all of a sudden, and it only seems to be on the Gatwick Express. It's like they've suddenly run out of coaches and they've had to ring up Great Western and go, "Hi, we've got a favour. Can we nab some of your 387 coaches? We've got ourselves a little bit of a problem here, and we ain't got enough." Oh, there's a 375 from Southeastern. Oh, I'm speeding again. There we go. That took care of that. I should give the engines a little bit of a rest as we coast down here. 10 miles to go. Lost track of what time we started. Yeah, completely lost track. So I've got no idea how far in we are. Not a Scooby on that one. Oh, is this East Croydon by any chance? Thinking it might be. If it's not, I'm going to feel quite embarrassed at the fact that I thought this was East Croydon. But I'm pretty sure it is. I should know because I came through it the other day actually. Yeah, East Croydon. Thank goodness for that. Came through on a class 700 of all things. Which will be coming to Train Sim World at some stage. Right. Let's see if we can... Right, we've got a 40 limit coming up. So I can probably gun it. Because it's not like we're going to suddenly take off. Although I do have a ridiculously long train, so... Yeah, and of course, I've got to wait for the back of the train to get past the speedboard. Okay. Ease it off. I reckon... 3? We'll see what notch 3 does. See which way my speed goes. We're on 28 at the moment. Which way is it going to go? Right. 0.4% gradient, uphill. What's the speed going to do on notch 3? It's going to go down. And we've got a single yellow ahead. Darn. No, we've suddenly gone from red to green. That seems a bit... Okay, fine. I'll take it. I will take that. Right. Let's go. They never reply. They never honk back. Really, really disappointing, that. Probably a reason that they don't, but still. I think they should. $30 miles an hour. Didn't get any of this in that convoy. Right, I'm going to hit the 40. And then we should, if I remember rightly... What I was going to say is, if I remember rightly, we should get some higher speed limits. And then it gives me a 20. I mean, I only came down here early today, so you know, I thought I might remember it a bit better. Oh no, we've changed our mind now. We're going to have a 60. Okay, I'll take a 60. No, okay, we're back to 40. Okay. I guess I'll take the 40 then. Oh no, back to 6. Can we make a mind up over how fast you're going to allow me to go? A little bit further ahead, because if you keep changing your mind, I'm probably not going to get it right. We've got 2 trains here. Oh, look at that! Haha. The only trouble with taking the screenshot when the camera's moving is that they do end up looking a bit blurry. It's the only trouble. Just, you know, casual bit of fun with the horn, because why not? We're celebrating 25 years of the Class 66. I'm pretty sure it's only the one horn it's got. Well, the high and low. There's no sort of cheeky little whistle that you've got. Or if there is, I've not found it. You've got what they call it, a depot whistle on the 395. No, you can do. If your heart desires, you can perch a camera sort of just on here. Now you'd probably want to, mind the gantry, perch it on here. Lovely, look at that. Right, we've got a 60 limit coming up. So let's get going for it. Oh no, I'm just going to gun it, I think. See a bit of everything up here. Marvellous. Love it. I think we might be getting overtaken. Yep, oh yeah, 377. Always and down there. Just made mincemeat of me. So 6.9 miles to go. We should get the back of the train into that 6. There we go. Lovely. So we're not going to make 60. Or I doubt we will, because we've got a 50 coming up in the 1.2 miles. But still. I'll just look and see what was down there. Right, yes, 6.5 miles to go. Should hopefully make up a bit of time now. Oh yeah, I'm still here, train. Don't worry, not gone anywhere. I'm still here. Lucky old thing. I would turn the HUD off, but trying to drive down here without the HUD, yeah, no, don't try it. That would not be a good idea. About 45 miles an hour. I actually feel like we're doing all right on this run. This is a lot more enjoyable as well. I'll go down to 5.6 miles. With any luck, shortly after the 50 it will give me a 60. And that's what I'm hoping. Yep, there we go. Marvellous. And we should eventually get that move to 55, I think. Eventually. Oh, there's another Gatwick Express. All Gatwick Express coaches by the looks of it. Oh, he's just got that bit right. You're still driving this, it does give you plenty of opportunity to get a nice bit of train spotting in. Which does make a bit of a change, because you know that you've got a while to go before you get to the end, and you're probably going to get yellow and then red signals coming up as you get closer. So you're pretty much sorted. Now, I have no idea what happened to this 55 mile an hour limit. That seems to have kind of disappeared into thin air. Or it may have just been that it was teasing me. Alright, come on, we've got the 60 coming up, so let's see how close to 60 we can get. See, how long are we in the 64? A little while, okay. It's grand. So we'll eventually get the back of the train in the 60. Hopefully without me adjusting the power. That's what I'm hoping. There we go. No, I've got 2 miles, well, less than 2 miles before I've got to slow down again. That's fine, we'll see how close to 60 we can get it. Where's that train? I heard a train. Was it? No, that's the road. I heard a train, I just didn't see it. Or maybe it was up there. Maybe that wasn't the road. I don't know. We're in a tunnel now anyway. I can check out all the lights that the 66s. Well, I say lights, all the things that light up. Turns out, not a lot back there. It's all down here at the front. Right, you're up. Got 54 mile an hour. Oh, this is just... I know I keep mentioning it, but this is just so different to that. Me hauling those 4 local... Well, I shot one of them, so hauling 3 66s earlier. Right, well, we've got to 57. But I've got to slow it down now because we're coming up to the 50. So on the brakes. And that should do the trick. Beautiful. It's almost like I'm an expert at this. Except I'm probably the furthest thing from an expert. It's 2 miles to go. We can probably, as we're going downhill, I reckon we'll just coast it, you know. Save a bit of the old fuel. That'll please me, manager. Please the boss if I've used a little bit less fuel than they were expecting me to. So I would imagine that they would allow a bit more fuel for me, given my track record. It's actually pretty quiet in here when the engine's just idling away in the background there. I think we might as well get a bit of the outside action. So the camera gets bumped off by another train whizzing by. I expected to turn around and just see a train coming at me like a bat out of hell. Right, well, we've got a double yellow, that's fine. Right, just dab a brake on, just get us under the 40. That will do. And now I'm going to pop back in the cab just because we're on this last little bit. So I need to make sure I am paying attention. Because I don't want to go overshooting. It will give me a red signal, I expect. And it will probably be right in front of where they want me to park the train. No, I told you. Oh, I've barely got 20 yards by the looks of it. Is that over 375? Yep. 375 from southeastern. Right, here we go. We're just gently rolling. A little more gentle than I'd intended, but it's fine. We're not on a timetable or anything, so it's all good. We can get there when we get there. And if I'm holding up any of the trains that are behind me, well, it's kind of not my problem. So I probably won't be holding anything up because we are in the middle track. Unless there's things that want to pass through, in which case, well, they'll have to go around me. Right, yes, I know it's a red signal. I've got this, I hope. Alright. Just a dab of brake. Just to start. A little bit more. A little bit more. Not sure how good the stop's going to be. I panicked. I always panic. Come on, just a little bit more. I see, just a little bit more. That's easy. There we go. Literally got 12 yards to run. 12 yards between where I'm supposed to stop and the red signal. Marvellous. Well, that's taken care of that. Fantastic. We'll, because it's always more interesting to look at the train, so if I push the right buttons, go, we'll see how long it takes before I get kicked out of my seat. But there we go. And that's the tribute to the 25th anniversary of the Class 66. Just play a bit of musical tune with the horn before I get kicked out. Don't mind me having a bit of fun there. Why not? Who's going to tell me off? Anyway, thanks. I thought she was going to tell me off then. Like, will you stop with the horn? Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Always very much appreciated. As always, a big thank you to everyone who has already subscribed. Oh, that's me getting kicked out of my seat. Right, I better make a dash for it. Oh, crumbs. There we go. That was lucky. Oh, let me close your door. Hang on, I'll close your door. Hang on, I'll close your door. Hang on. I'll close your door for you. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay. I won't close your door. I'm gonna try. Hang on, let me close your door. I'm trying. Okay, look, I tried. You all saw that. I tried to close the door for her. I did. I tried. I did my best. I really did. Wasn't any more I could do. Let's get that big circle out of the way. There we go. Well, we'll watch the train go by, and then we'll call that a day. This might take a little while. Nearly there. Nearly there. There we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.